Whilst working my way through the 4% Success Challenge, one of the things we learn is the so-called law of compensation. On the face of it, it seems, as do most true statements, very simple. But when you begin to work with it in mind, you begin to realise how profound and practical it is. In order to get anything back, you must first deliver something to someone who values that thing. This sounds like a basic rule of supply and demand. But supply and demand misses the full meaning of how and why we supply, and how and why people consume. To some extent, it's simple. You will earn in proportion to the value you provide, but you have to provide that value before you can expect any sort of return. The law of compensation states your income will be in proportion to 1. The need for what you do, 2. The ability to fill that need, and 3. The difficulty to replace you. In order to decide if you have anything that anyone may want, you must first decide what it is you want to do, and then you must see if there is a hungry market that wants what you do or sell. Russell Brunson of ClickFunnels says in his book Expert Secrets that there are 3 basic markets for entrepreneurs anyway: health, wealth and relationships. These 3 markets subdivide into smaller sub-markets, and these sub-markets divide into niches. He likens most markets to being red oceans, full of blood because of all the sharks feeding on the same pool of fish. Where the first marketeers have had success, others quickly followed, and the main and the sub-markets soon become overcrowded. He suggests finding your own piece of blue ocean by creating your own niche, so that consumers can easily dive in. Pulling people from a sub-market towards your niche, you will need to have to offer a greater opportunity for them. Online communities are a great way to find a hungry and interested audience for what it is that you want to offer. But remember, people buy results, not products. Whilst it's all very well to analyse a market and come up with a niche, the difficulty in choosing a niche is finding something that is consistent with your own goals. Goals and mindsets are one of the key elements of training on the 4% Success Challenge, and rightly so. If you want things to change, then you probably have to change the way you do things and how you approach things. Change is tough though. Habits are hard to break. James Clear, the guru of habit change, had some very good advice on how to change your bad habits for good habits by small incremental steps and by giving yourself small associative triggers that engender the start of the behaviour you want. Tony Robbins explains, if you see a possibility, then you might take action. And if you take action, you will see results. If you see results, you will begin to change your beliefs. And if you change your beliefs, you will see the possibilities and you will take action. And so it becomes a virtuous circle. Brian Tracy speaks about the 10 C's of successful people. Clarity, set clear goals, think clearly. We are goal-setting animals. Know where you want to go and be decisive. Concentrate. What is the most valuable use of my time? Focus on the one thing that will move you towards your goal. Complete each task. Common sense. Action without thinking is failure, but learn from failure and experience. Creativity. Explore different solutions or methods to solve problems. Think associatively. Combine different knowledges, deconstruct, put things to different uses. Curiosity, always ask questions, be interested in everything. Consideration, develop people skills, express yourself clearly. Consistency, be steady, small steps accumulate and compound. Guard your integrity, be true to yourself. Commitment, be loyal, lose yourself in your work. And courage. Face your fears, overcome your fear of failure, make confronting your fears a habit. And finally, confidence. Confidence is the result of belief, particularly self-belief. Self-doubt paralyzes. As Dorothea Brand said, act as though it were impossible to fail. Deciding what you want to do may involve some change, but it's a change to engage your enthusiasm and passion for topics and niches that you love. Once you begin to challenge your limiting beliefs, the things that actually hold you back, the possibilities begin to open out and self-belief begins to kick in. It takes time to change though, particularly if you're like me and finding it difficult to move out of your comfort zone, to confront things that you're not used to. But changing yourself changes the way you see the world, and when you see the world differently, a whole world of possibilities open up. As with the law of compensation, rather than the law of attraction, you do get back what you give out. People buy results, not products. If you've matched your niche to your hunger market, then you need to deliver value to them. And people tend to have many different loyalties and affiliations, and they may belong to or be part of many different groups, from family to business to sports clubs to pastimes and hobbies to brands and to other interests. In order to market effectively with their or your niche, you will need to be able to communicate effectively. Building that relationship takes time, and trust takes time. You will need a strategy and some tools and resources, and of course, you will need yourself. The way it works on the 4% Success Challenge is with a concept called multiple streams of income, backed up by a challenging daily program of sessions designed to change you into a thinking entrepreneur with the ability to stand on your own 2 feet. Multiple streams of income ensures that when you market, you increase your potential earnings manyfold by leveraging other people's products into your offer. This is achieved by using the industry leaders' softwares, creating effective sales funnels, your personal hub on the internet, and building a whole ecosystem for long-term marketing. However, tools are one part of the mix, and an important one, but more important is the strategy and the mindset led by Vic Strazius. Understanding your people, your niches is paramount and is what will separate you from most other internet marketers. Understanding and interpreting their needs, hopes, wishes and desires is at the very core of the 4% training. Learning to communicate effectively using the latest technology and media has been challenging, but it allows me to be able to deliver value to the market. The ultimate aim is to become uniquely irreplaceable, to separate yourself from the crowd in the red ocean so that you can stand alone in your space. Then delivering value is what you are and what you do. It's at the very heart of your internet presence. This takes time. It takes time to find your voice and to find out how you best communicate with people, or to refine yourself as a brand. There doesn't seem to be any destination, just a journey that twists and changes until you start to become the best version of yourself, or at least best version at the moment. I assume this is the point at which you begin to see abundance and move towards the life you want to live. What matters though is finding your unique stories, progressing towards moving towards your goal, and feeling that you have purpose and meaning in your life.